Chelsea 5, Shamrock Rovers 1. We have beaten one of 3 teams who are undefeated in Europa Conference League. We're going to talk about the best hat trick in the Europa Conference League, but also one of my subscribers got a prediction right. And as well, will this player be the end? Will his career slowly come to an end? Because it's looking like he's falling out of favour in the Chelsea squad. We're going to talk about it in this video. What's up, guys? It's your boy Simon here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. We are going to react, we're going to do a review about the Chelsea Shamrock game. We are still top of the league. Yes, we are top of the league in Europa Conference League. And if I'm honest with you, I was highly confident that we were going to win this game. Fair play to Shamrock Rovers, because Shamrock decided that they were going to press us, but the press didn't last no more than probably 15 minutes. But there is one player that we got to give a huge shout out to, and it's Marc Guiu. I'm telling you now, right, this is one player, 19 years old, or he's 20 now. But for those who cast your mind back to the first, I believe it was the qualifying stages of the Europa Conference League, I do believe, and he missed that open goal. Heart went out to him because he was getting absolutely crucified on social media for missing that open goal. And as Chelsea fans, we were trying to back it for him. But he ends up scoring a hat-trick. We thought it was the perfect hat-trick. It was 2 headers and a left-footed. I think my favourite goal was that left foot shot from that acute angle. But fair play to Marc. Got his hat-trick, deserved, and just goes to show that hard work truly does pay off. And he worked so hard. I mean, playing in a system where it's one striker, you have to work your socks off. You've got to show good work rate. And I believe 2 of the goals that he scored, he pressed the Shamrock goalkeeper. He was absolutely brilliant today. 19 years old. I want him to stay. Yes, as we get deeper into the season, you know, we're going to get into the latter stages of the Europa Conference League. I don't know if he'll start in the Europa Conference League, but it just goes to show that he has a lot of promise, and I could not be happier for him. And I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. He goes by the name of JB. You can tell from his picture who his favorite player in Chelsea is. And obviously we were talking in our live stream. We do live stream all the Chelsea games, guys, so don't forget to subscribe as well. And we do live stream on TikTok as well, but subscribe to YouTube. It's a lot better over here. But he was like, when it was 1-0 to Chelsea, he's like, MUDRYK is going to score, don't worry. And then obviously they equalized. Don't worry. At 1-1, he said Chelsea are going to win 5-1. All right, that was his prediction. He said Chelsea are going to win 5-1, and I left it highlighted throughout the whole game. But unfortunately, MUDRYK got subbed off at half time. But shout out to JB, he got his prediction right. We live stream all of our games, guys. So if you do want to see your comments come up live on stream, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to talk to you guys. But there is one player who I felt that was, for me, really impressed me. Other than Marc Guiu, who obviously scored hat-tricks, it's easy to highlight someone who scores a hat-trick. But you got to give Nkunku a bit of props, because being that, I can only imagine how frustrated he is for him. But to be like, you know, he was doing so well in Germany, injuries, come back to Chelsea. Now he's playing a play role in the squad, but he put on a really good performance, got himself 2 assists. He was playing very well. It was a very professional performance. Cucurella with that brilliant goal with his right foot. But there is one player, and I did mention at the beginning of the video, and we're going to end the video here. It's not so much a negative, but it's more of, if he doesn't sort himself out, he can fall out of favour as the season goes on. Because we've already heard that Disasi wants to leave in January. He wants first team football. He's already said that he wants to leave. He doesn't want to play a bit part role. He doesn't want to play out of position when there's injuries. He wants to play first team football. So there's a possibility that Axel Disasi is going to be out. But this player, I believe, is going to slowly fall out of favour in the Chelsea ranks, because, and I'm going to give you a clue who that is, because we have Neto playing very well, who I believe is my favourite winger. And then you have Sancho, and then you have Felix, who drops into left midfield as well. And of course, if this player doesn't sort himself out, he's not gonna play for Chelsea any longer. And it's MUDRYK, and my heart bleeds for him, even though he did get an assist and he got pulled off at half time for I don't know whatever reason, because George was playing very well. MUDRYK came off for Harvey Vale, and MUDRYK was putting in some good crosses. He was putting it in like very dangerous areas, but he wasn't taking on players. He wasn't cutting on his right foot. You can tell he wants the ball. We can tell he wants to do well. His final ball is just not there. He's not taking on players. It's just, he adds something different as opposed to Sancho, who's very direct, likes to take on players, likes to make runs in behind and get the ball, get a through ball in. But MUDRYK, he gets the ball and he faces up on this player and he stands still, and then he does the same thing where he cuts it on his left foot and crosses it in, or cuts his left foot and shoots. It's just not enough. And against Shamrock, fair play to Shamrock, they haven't lost in the last 5. They were unbeaten in the Europa Conference League. I wanted a little bit more from MUDRYK. Wanted more from him. You know, he got an assist, 2 shots on goal, chances created 3. You know, these are good stats, but his end product needs to improve. And I am a big fan of Noni. I want him to do well. Don't get me wrong. I want Noni MUDRYK to do well. I want him. People call him like he's the chief or the boss of the Mandem FC. Whatever. And I like Noni MUDRYK. I feel like there's a dog in him that I like, right? But if he doesn't sort himself out, he's gonna fall out of favor. I mean, I don't know if this was a statement for Maresca to say, look, Noni, I'm leaving graduates on the pitch more than you, or he took MUDRYK off because we've got Everton. He might start for Everton. I don't know. But all I can say is, I want MUDRYK to do better. He needs to do better, if not before the end of the season, because he could be like where Nkunku is fighting for his place to get into the Premier League, and he's gonna fall, because he's already fallen out of favour now. He done so well against the Wolves game, but as Neto has kicked on, as Sancho has grown into his role a bit more, he's definitely fallen out of favour. So I'm worried for him. So that leaves Chelsea sitting very pretty, top of the table, 4 points clear. Vitoria, who are unbeaten, they drew their last game 1-1, but they are currently still unbeaten, just like us. But we're sitting very comfortably. We've scored the most goals. I believe we are joint with Rapid Vienna and this other team who have conceded only 5, and another team, Real Betis, only conceded 5 goals. But obviously our goal difference of 21 goal difference, 21 plus goal difference, it's fantastic, man. It just goes to show how dominant Chelsea have been. But again, it is the Europa Conference League, so we should be in this position. We should be doing very well. We should be turning teams over. And arguably, in Europa Conference League, for me, I do believe this was our hardest game, because we played against a team that was unbeaten. So we are going to progress through the knockouts, and I do believe Chelsea should be winning this tournament. Sorry, but there is no excuse. We should be winning it. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for all the subscribers as well. Please subscribe. Come through on the live streams. I'd love to talk to you guys. Let's have a conversation. Let's enjoy Chelsea win a trophy this season. I guarantee, I feel like we're going to win a trophy this season, and we're going to do very well. We're not in the title race. I have no idea what title race they're talking about. I don't even know what title they're talking about. I just know Chelsea are going to be a top 4 team come May. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I would love to have a conversation with you guys. And please subscribe, as I said before. Like the video, and I'll see you at the next upload. Peace.